Alright, Monster Jam fans. Welcome to Science Series 13. This is racing. You know what truck you're in. You know what the track looks like. If you don't, go check that out first. Unless you don't give a crap. So, here we go. First off, El Toro Loco Earth taking on Megalodon Surf. Let's go! Down the ramp they go, and oh! And who's your winner? It looks like... Oh, wait. Hang on. Megalodon Surf. And next up, Battle of the Newbies. Equalizer taking on Not Carolina Crusher. That is the Flash from the Justice League 5-pack. Absolutely love it, despite it looking like Carolina Crusher. So here we go. Equalizer, Flash, let's go! And they both go up against the wall, and the fastest man alive is going to advance to round 2. Both tires are touching the wall. Equalizer is only touching one. Only one tire is touching the wall, I mean. So that means the Flash is moving on to round number 2. Alright, next up, another couple of newbies. The DeLorean, the Back to the Future Time Machine, taking on the Carbonator XXL. Here we go. And it's going to be the Carbonator. Even though he ran over the cars that are going to be in Street Warriors, he ran over Batman and Buzz Lightyear. But they're okay. That's just like the time Gravedigger ran over those Demolition Derby cars. Remember that? And next up, we got Batman versus Predator. Brand new Predator, brand new look. I love how it looks. And here he goes up against Batman. And Predator's got to lead it onto the Street Warriors. Onto the Street Warrior cars that were on display. Maybe I shouldn't have put them that close. And he rolls right on top of them. Still getting the win, though, over Batman. And next up, we're going back in time here. Maximum Destruction taking on the Advanced Auto Parts Grinder. Here we go. Down they go over the cars. Max D goes to the side, and Advanced Auto Parts Grinder is moving on to round number 2 over Max D. And next up, the classic rivalry. I can't get enough of doing this. Gravedigger versus Bigfoot. Here we go. And your winner is going to be the Gravedigger. Finally, somebody in the green lane gets the win. Oh yeah, and these two also match the track too. So yeah. But Bigfoot will not be moving on. Gravedigger will be, and he'll be facing Grinder in the next round. And next up, Battle of the Beasts. We got Wolf's Head taking on the Pouncer. There we go. Over the cars they go, and it is going to be Wolf's Head. Moving on to round 2, taking out the brand new Pouncer. We're going to bring Pouncer back to the fast loser. Maybe, just maybe. And next up, we got Monster Mutt Dalmatian taking on Buzz Lightyear. Buzz Lightyear, who's been trying to get a win for quite some time now, but he's going to get it. He's going to get this win, even if he has to go to infinity and beyond. Here we go. And Buzz Lightyear will get the win over Monster Mutt Dalmatian. But will he win the final race? Let's find out. And next up, we got Doomsday taking on Son of a Digger. This is Son of a Digger Fire from the Walmart 12-pack. Yep, I got that. And you will see more of it in the next Science Series. Spoilers. Here we go. Son of a Digger. Doomsday. Down they go, and Doomsday gets the win over Son of a Digger Fire. Moving on to round number 2. Now let's see what El Toro Loco and One Bad Scoop got. And here we go. El Toro Loco taking on One Bad Scoop. Here we go. Oh, problem for One Bad Scoop, and El Toro Loco flies to the finish. No problem at all. Which I could say the same for One Bad Scoop, but he's there up on the crush cars on the side and thoroughly disappointed. Alright, I've been really looking forward to this one. Battle of the White Walls. Sheriff versus Bone Shaker. Who's got the best white walls? Here we go. Bone Shaker's got the lead, and he will go to the finish, outrunning the Sheriff. Okay, that was a good one. Bone Shaker moving on to round 2. Now let's see what the Destroyer can do against Obsession. Okay, here we go. Obsession versus the Destroyer. Still working in that new chassis. The body was fixed a while ago. And let's see if it works here. Obsession, Destroyer, here we go. And, and your winner is the Destroyer. And next up, we got TNT Unfinished Business taking on Gravedigger. Can you imagine if Gravedigger got invited to that event? That'd be so cool. And here we go. And TNT destroys the Gravedigger. That was basically his way of saying, you're not invited to Unfinished Business. Get out of here. So TNT, moving on to round number 2. And next up, we got Max D taking on the evil Emperor Zerg, which looks pretty cool, by the way. And here we go. Oh, they're gonna. Oh! He smashes into the tinfoil van that was meant for freestyle. Dang it. I knew I shouldn't have put it there. But I guess he's ready to destroy not only Buzz Lightyear, destroy freestyle, but unfortunately it costed him the win. Max D is moving on. Yeah, that was a mini can cut in half with tinfoil on top. And next up, another classic rivalry. We got Bigfoot taking on Snakebite. Bigfoot bite, that is, in the blue lane, matching the blue lane. In the green lane, Snakebite matching the green lane. Here we go. You know what I mean. And Snakebite's going to get the win. I guess he sabotaged Bigfoot. I guess when he bit into him, he did something to his engine. So Snakebite is moving on. Will Cody Armstrong get a win? He's been absolutely relentless, determined to get another win this year. And, yeah, we shall see. And next up, Battle of the Fords. Outlaw taking on Backwards Bob. I came close to saying Iron Outlaw. Here we go. And, it's going to be close. And it's going to be Outlaw taking the win over Backwards Bob. That's the power of the front engine chassis. They don't mess around, man. And last but not least for round 1, Battle of the Pickups. Chevy versus Dodge. Bad Company versus Raising Cane. Here we go. Down they go. And it's going to be Raising Cane taking out Bad Company. Well, like I said, I don't give 2 craps if I win or lose. So I am not mad about it. But before we press forward to round 2, time for a fast loser race. So I grabbed 2 random trucks out of the bag. I shook the bag around, closed my eyes, stuck my hand in, and this is what I grabbed. Monster My Dalmatian versus Pouncer. Here we go. And the Pouncer will take out the previous Time Series champion, Monster My Dalmatian. Pouncer's back for revenge and will be facing Raising Cane in round 2. Let's do this thing. And here we go. Round 2. The Flash versus Megalodon Surf. Here we go. Oh, Megalodon. Megalodon tried to go in the Flash's lane, trying to stop him, but Flash is just too fast, and he gets the win over Megalodon. Moving on to round 2. Or 3, excuse me. Alright, next up, Predator versus the Carbonator. I can use a drink. And here we go. Oh, and it's going to be Predator. Carbonator did like half a flip, bounces off the roof, lands back on all 4. But Predator gets the win, due to Carbonator trying to be a show-off. And next up, Gravedigger versus Grinder. Here we go. Oh, Gravedigger. Man, he went too fast, bounced off the wall, and allowing Grinder to get the win. Tough break for Gravedigger. He was just too fast, making the Flash look slow. And next up, Wolf's Head versus Buzz Lightyear. And here we go. Not much to say, and Wolf's Head takes the win over Buzz Lightyear. He will go sailing no more. And next up, El Toro Loco taking on Doomsday. Here we go. Oh, and your winner's going to be Doomsday. And they switched lanes. El Toro Loco was on this side, even though he's on the blue lane. And Doomsday is now in the blue lane. So Doomsday, moving on. El Toro Loco, nope. And next up, the Destroyer taking on Bone Shaker with those awesome white walls. White walls versus BKT. Here we go. Problem for Bone Shaker, and the Destroyer will get the win. That new chassis seems to be working pretty well for him now. But can he keep it up? Let's find out. Alright, this guy took out Gravedigger, but can he take out his other opponent? Max D. TNT, Max D, let's go. I spilled my tea. And it's going to be TNT. My dog stepped on a bee. This guy could probably take down a tree. And next up, Snakebite taking on Outlaw. Here we go. Battle of the Fords and Snakebite. Wow. He just flew across the cars all the way to the end, outrunning the Outlaw. And moving on to round 3. Wow, Snakebite is really hungry for victory. And the finale, I didn't really plan that out. The finale of round 2, Pouncer and Raising Cane. Let's go. Over the cars I go, and it will be the Pouncer taking out Raising Cane. Moving on to round 3. And before we move on to round 3, time for another fast loser race. Once again, close my eyes, stuck my hand in the bag, and this is what I pulled out. Backwards Bob taking on the Back to the Future time machine. Here we go. Oh, they both go all the way to the end, but it is going to be Backwards Bob. Back to the Future bounced off the wall. Backwards Bob didn't, so he is back. He's back. Backwards. He's back and backwards. Backwards and back. I don't know. Alright, round 3. The Flash versus Predator. Here we go. Down they go over the cars, and there goes the Flash. Taking out the Predator. He's avenging Batman, because if you remember from round 1, Predator took out Batman. And next up, Grinder versus Wolf's Head. Here we go. Couple sponsored trucks, and Wolf's Head is going to get at the win. Move on to round 4. And he will be taking on the Flash. And next up, I guess it's kind of a team destruction. Doomsday versus the Destroyer. I guess he'd be the Destroyer of Worlds, and that'd be Doomsday. So, here we go. Destroyer, Doomsday. Let's go! All problems for Doomsday and the Destroyer. But Destroyer manages to get the win, taking out Doomsday, and getting the win. Moving on to round 4. It's looking good for the Destroyer right now. Alright, next up, TNT versus Snakebite. Snakebite in the other lane, out of his comfort zone. Let's see if he can still get the win. Here we go, TNT and Snakebite. And, oh. And your winner is TNT. Snakebite was not touching the wall. TNT was. Therefore, Snakebite's eliminated. TNT, moving on. And the last race of round 3. Pouncer versus Backwards Bob. Here we go. And it's going to be the Pouncer, who is just unstoppable right now. Hey, Monster Jim Dallas, are you in this? I'm kidding. I know who's in it. Alright, before we move on to round 4, time for another fast loser race. There have been a lot of them, and I've been enjoying it. So here we go. Son of a Digger Fire taking on Equalizer. Here we go. And your winner is Son of a Digger Fire. Alright, here we go. Round 4. The Flash versus Wolf's Head. Here we go. Oh, they both go their separate ways. But Flash is going to run into the wall, but he still gets the win, taking out Wolf's Head. Another tough break for Wolf's Head, who has been absolutely relentless in trying to get a win, just like Cody Armstrong. And next up, TNT Motorsports versus the Destroyer. Here we go. And it's going to be the Destroyer. Destroyer absolutely destroying the competition. Love the look on this. Imagine Spin Master did this. Yeah, I chose to do the Dragon chassis because when Roger Steidel's into the Destroyer, it had silver shocks, so it's kind of accurate. Except for the BKTs. And the last race of round 4. And we're going to have to do another fast loser race, which I'm perfectly fine with. So we got Pouncer taking on Son of a Digger Fire. Let's go! Oh, they both stay strong, but in the end, it is going to be the Pouncer eliminating Son of a Digger Fire. Alright, here we go. Fast loser race. Batman versus Bigfoot Bite. Here we go. Oh, problems for Bigfoot and Batman is going to be back. He'll be running in the semifinals, taking on the Pouncer. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in the semifinals. So we got the 2 fastest trucks in the Science Series. The Destroyer taking on the Flash. Here we go. Oh, and it's going to be the Destroyer. Man, that sounded weird there. And here we go. Who's going to face the Destroyer in the final race? Batman or Pouncer? Here we go. Pouncer's got the lead, and he will get the win over the Batman. Alright, Batman eliminated once again. Well, it says a new chassis. He's still working out the kinks. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's all come down to this. 2 trucks, 1 winner. So, in the blue lane, for the first time ever, lowest truck anyways, behind the wheel, Pouncer's Dr. Strange the Cat. And in the other lane, a guy who we haven't heard from in a while, he's back again. Red Stussy, the Destroyer. Somebody's got to win. Somebody's got to lose. And it's time to go racing. Right here, right now. Your winner is Red Stussy, the Destroyer. The Destroyer has done it once again. His 3rd win this year. Congratulations to the Destroyer and Red Stussy, who we haven't seen in a while. He's back out. He's back from retirement. It's good to have him back. And what a way to return, right? So here's your victory jump. He's celebrating. He flipped it over. He's going to go for that again. He's excited. Oh, right into Pouncer. The Destroyer destroyed Pouncer. Alright, congratulations to Red Stussy and the Destroyer. Getting a win at long last. Well, actually, he's gotten a win before, but the Destroyer, who has been trying nonstop, who's gotten 2 wins, but now has gotten a 3rd win this year. So, congratulations to Red Stussy and the Destroyer, and see you in Triple Threat Racing, because that's next. You don't want to miss it.